Let's bring you this discussion now. The City of Cape Town is reporting a drop in women's use of family planning services during the 2023-24 financial year. Let's unpack the story further. We're joined by Patricia van der Ross, who is a Mayoral Committee member for Community Services and Health. Patricia, great to have you with us on the program. And it's a massive decline, isn't it? Almost 13,500 fewer women using the service.
Good afternoon. Thank you for the invitation, and good afternoon to your listeners and your viewers. Yes, it is a massive decline. It is 13,400 and about 60 decrease since last year. And it is difficult to really point out a single reason for the decrease because there's so many factors that plays a role in this. It could be the individual just deciding that they're not going to take up the offer. It could be the perception that people take, when they come up and take up the offer, what other people think of them. And then generally with women in particular, it's often said that women put their family first before themselves. And it could just be one of those cases where they just thought, just leave me. I will make sure my family is okay despite my health or my ill health.
Yeah. So, Patricia, when we talk about the number of women using family planning services, what age groups are we talking about?
Look, for family planning services, we are speaking about from the age of 12 upward that can take up the opportunity. And we really try and make the community understand that we are available there for our services at our local clinics, and they can come out and get their checkups and obviously go on the family planning. But when it comes to youngsters, we would prefer them then coming with an older person or a parent or a guardian. But, we have also the situation where we have young families where there's no parent or guardian in the household. So then we do ask them, if you are uncomfortable with what is happening, please come out to our clinics, speak to one of our nurses so that they can assist you.
Yeah, absolutely. I suppose for various reasons, and our rising levels of gender-based violence being one of them, it really shouldn't be a prerequisite, right, for a 12-year-old girl, 12, 13, 14, 15, to bring an older person with them.
No. They need to come out and let us know that when there's something wrong or there's a situation happening at home, even if they don't want to speak about it, just come to us, tell us, give us a hint so that we can send out social development, we can send out our health practitioners, we can even send out SAPs to do an investigation. But if there's something being done to them and they are uncomfortable what's being done, we tell them to please cry out, call out, come to our clinics and speak to our nurses.
Yeah, or if they just want to be responsible as young adults.
We first try with the young adults, we obviously try and get information into them why at their age they should not be sexually active, for example. But yes, ultimately it is their choice, and if they want to take that choice up, we can assist them.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I wonder, when we talk about this decline in accessing community healthcare services, do we know which age group we're seeing the biggest decline in? Is that something you're able to track?
I think it's between the ages of 16 and 24, 25 years old, because you do get a stage in a young person's life where they just feel, I'm just not interested. I'm just not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. Or alternatively, you also get a mindset of, if I have a child, I will be able to get assistance from government. Or you get the mindset of, no, I can't see a clinic, it's too far, I'm just not going to walk. So there's many different things, but normally between those ages where you get the youngsters that's either thinking that they're retaliating against their families, against their parents, or they just don't feel like taking that responsibility on their own.
Very worrying indeed. And then, of course, Patricia, we often talk about educating women and girls about pregnancy and about being safe when having sex. And yet, one sort of gets the sense that there's not that same focus on boys and young men. Is that an accurate statement, would you say?
In fact, we do have the educational drive for both sexes. So we do try and go out to schools. We fully depend on some of our NGOs and NPOs to also do this through our health system, to do the education on both sides, explaining the importance of your body, preserving your body, making sure that your body goes through the proper growth process in order to be able to be compatible to even have a child. So not only on the lady side, but also on the boys, the young gentlemen, where we do explain to them the importance of looking after themselves and not just going forth and multiplying, if we can say so for a lack of a better term, but to understand the importance also from what it means if you do have a child and what it means, how responsible you need to be when you bring a child into this world. So the education is happening. Our NGOs, our NPOs is out there. We're even trying from the clinic side to take it to the different respective communities. We are trying our level best. All we are asking for the youngsters, even the older folk, to just come out, listen, walk to your clinics, ask questions. We are here to assist.
And of course, it's not just about unwanted pregnancy, right? There are a whole range of other issues that affect, for example, the queer community.
Yes, there is. There's a lot of other illnesses that can affect our communities, our respective communities, whether it's the queer community, whether it's straight people, there's the illnesses are there, the STIs are there and all of that. So safety is very important when you are going to embark on getting sexually active. And that is just the one thing that you must understand. You need to appreciate yourself enough to look after yourself and go ask questions.